Muletrain!
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Tuesday, May the 12th, 2015. Brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
35 years ago today, Channel 6 went on the air for the first time here in Muleshoe. It was then called Muleshoe Antenna. And we want to say a big happy birthday to James Cox, who was a year old when we went on the air that day on May the 12th, 1980. And we appreciate so very much our many advertisers over these 35 years. And also we appreciate you, our many friends and listeners who have made this stream possible. And especially we thank God. Odie Mae Gregory, 97, of Muleshoe, formerly of Earth, died on Sunday here in Muleshoe. The funeral services for Mrs. Gregory will be held Tuesday afternoon at 2 in the Earth United Methodist Church, with the Reverend Charlie Johnson of Earth officiating, and burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park under the direction of Parsons Ellis Funeral Home of Earth. She was born May 15, 1917, in Frederick, Oklahoma, to Mr. and Mrs. Roy Franklin Meeks. She married Jimmy Lee Gregory here in Muleshoe on November the 14th, 1934. Mrs. Gregory had moved to Muleshoe to the Parkview Nursing Care Center from Earth in 2007. She was a homemaker, a member of the Earth United Methodist Church, and the United Methodist Women of the Methodist Church in Earth. She was preceded in death by her husband, Jimmy Lee Gregory, who died in 2003, her parents, Mr. and Ms. Roy Franklin Meeks, her three daughters, Betty Weeson, June Parrish, and Kay Nuttall, and also two brothers. Survivors are her son-in-law, Doug Parrish of Earth, her sister, Cleo White of Show Low, Arizona, her brother, I.V. Meeks of Fallon, Nevada, 7 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. Please remember all of the family of Odie Mae Gregory, 97 years of age, of Muleshoe, formerly of Earth, in your prayers. The Gregory family asks that memorials be sent to the Parkview Nursing Care Center, 1100 West Avenue J, here in Muleshoe, 79347. And you can also go online to ellisfuneralhomes.com and send your sympathy messages. Repeating, the funeral service for Odie Mae Gregory of Muleshoe, formerly of Earth, will be at 2 Tuesday afternoon in the Earth United Methodist Church, and burial will follow in the Muleshoe Memorial Park under the direction of Parsons Ellis Funeral Home of Earth. And now it is time for 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications to bring you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire area. The high 67, the low 40, and on Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock, it was 48 degrees here at Channel 6 in Muleshoe. And now a message from our sponsor.
Due to the impending sale of Plateau Wireless to AT&T, the Muleshoe Plateau office, located at 5 Area Telephone, 302 Uvalde Street, will be closing effective May the 15th, 2015. All future transactions will need to be processed through the Clovis Plateau office at 2701 North Prince Street. 5 Area apologizes for any inconvenience this may cause and hope that the transition will be as seamless as possible. 5 Area thanks you for your many years of support and are grateful that they had the opportunity to serve you. For more information, you can call the Plateau toll-free number 877-PLATEAU. That's 877-752-8328. And again, the Plateau office located at 5 area telephone here in Muleshoe will close effective May the 15th. Looking at our weather forecast for the Muleshoe area, rain is in our forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday in the Muleshoe area. We'll get anywhere between a half an inch to 2 inches of rain is what the National Weather Service Bureau out of Lubbock is calling for. We have a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms during the day today on Tuesday, mostly cloudy with a high near 64, southeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, then a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight, cloudy with a low around 53. Showers and thunderstorms likely on Wednesday, high near 67 degrees. Rain chances are at 80% for Wednesday. East-southeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming south later Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy otherwise with a low around 50 degrees. Mostly sunny on Thursday, warming up to 80 degrees. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Thursday night, again, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 55. Friday, mostly sunny, high near 79 degrees. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then once again, Friday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 57. And Saturday, beginning our weekend, mostly sunny, high near 75, breezy with a southwest wind between 20 and 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Mostly clear Saturday night, low around 49. And again, we have a chance of rain over the next 48 hours, a 20% chance today on Tuesday afternoon, a 50% chance of rain Tuesday night, then an 80% chance of rain Wednesday during the day, and a 20% chance of rain Wednesday night. So hopefully we'll get some precipitation. As I said at the first, the National Weather Service out of Lubbock is calling for anywhere between a half an inch to 2 inches of rain here in the Muleshoe area. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
And now the Dinner Bell restaurant, where they always are ringing that dinner bell at the west edge of Muleshoe every day, brings you the election returns from Saturday. The legal sale of all alcoholic beverages for off-premises consumption did pass, and it was for 534 and against 372. And that was early voting 354 for and against 279. On election day, for 180 against 93. And Muleshoe grocery and convenience stores can now begin the 2-month application process with the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission for wine and beer sales here in our town. There will, of course, be no change in Muleshoe's restaurants because we passed an off-premises requirement. A package store in Muleshoe would be allowed to sell any beverage, including liquor. City Council may adopt an ordinance prohibiting sale within 300 feet of a public or private school, church, or hospital. School boards can up that to 1,000 feet of all of their campuses. You can also go to Twitter on our webpage, muleshoetv.com, in the left-hand corner and see a story more complete from the Clovis News Journal, if you wish. Also in Saturday's election, Sergio Leal was very handily returned to the Muleshoe Independent School District Board with 109 votes to Ashley Turnbow, his opponent's only 35. In the city election, besides the legal sale of alcoholic beverage being passed, also Cliff Black, the incumbent mayor, was reelected by 615 votes to Irene Mason, his opponent's 289. And all 28 of the amendments passed to the city charter in Muleshoe. You can find all the complete election returns on our website, MuleshoeTV.com, courtesy of the Dinner Bell Restaurant, where the dinner bell is always ringing 7 days a week here in Muleshoe at the Dinner Bell Restaurant at the west edge of Muleshoe on U.S. Highway 84. We'll return with more Muletrain news.
And this edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where the First Bank wants you to go by and see them online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by the First Bank today, 202 South 1st Street. Call 806-272-4515. The First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com.
Chips are delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Leal's in Muleshoe is the original Leal's Mexican restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Leal's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
Everyone is encouraged to come out and back your Muleshoe High School athletes, because it's the Muleshoe High School Athletic Banquet Tuesday night at 6 o'clock in the Muleshoe High School Commons area. The tickets are $10 at the door per person, and Riversmiths will cater the meal. That's the Muleshoe High School Athletic Banquet, sponsored by the Athletic Boosters, Tuesday night at 6 o'clock in the MHS Commons area. Tickets at the door are $10 per person, and there will be a meal catered by Riversmiths. We will be there and make highlights of the athletic banquet, and it will be brought to you here on Channel 6, courtesy of Adrian Photography, Ag Aviation Incorporated, Barrett Potato Farms, CHS Agro Alliance, Dale Oil Company, Farmers Insurance Group, Burton Service Center, Terry Burton, First Bank of Muleshoe, High Tech Automotive, Integra Care, Hereford Feed Ingredients, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Muleshoe Animal Clinic, and Muleshoe Vet Supply. Also, the Germania Farm Mutual Insurance Agency, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Randall Field CPA Firm, Antiques and Fine Things, Muleshoe State Bank, McDonald's of Muleshoe, Mexican Burrito Express on Main Street, Ray Lee Equipment, your John Deere dealer, Muleshoe Valley Incorporated, Southside Welding, State Farm Insurance Agency, WTG Fuels Incorporated, Triple S Auto Glass, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Ag Texas, Mohawk Auto Parts, Lariat Dairy, and 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, saying thanks to all the Muleshoe High School athletes. Speaking about the athletes, they've done very well over the weekend. The Muleshoe Mules baseball team won the by-district championship this weekend over Childress. 10-7. The Mules won the first game and lost the second, so a third game was needed. The Mules fell behind 7-0 in the bottom of the second, but fought back to win one run 7-6 in the top of the sixth. In the seventh inning, the Mules scored 4 runs and won an exciting finish over Childress, 10-7. Congratulations to the Mules, who now go on to the area championship against Presidio in a 3-game series this weekend. In Monahans, they will play on Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock. Presidio. Game 2 will follow that evening. If needed, Game 3 will be played Saturday morning at 11 o'clock in Monahans against Presidio. Congratulations to our Muleshoe Mules, by-district champs, and good luck in the area. Also, the Lady Mules softball team also are by-district champs, but they did lose their regional UIL 1 AAA area playoff series to Kermit Yellow Jackets on Saturday in Stinnett. The Lady Mules had lost the first game on Friday to Kermit by a score of 8-2, and then jumped out ahead 3-1 at the end of the first inning in the second game. It was 3-3 at the end of the third. They were ahead 5-3 at the end of the fifth. The Lady Mules were still ahead 5-4 going into the final at bat for Kermit, and it went 5-5, and then they hit a walk-off home run and scored 3 runs for Kermit to win 8-5. We're so proud, though, of our Lady Mules, by-district champs, and they are coached by Coach Aaron White. The Muleshoe High School speech and debate teams of Dr. Carrie Moore will be serving a delicious dinner for the public Thursday evening, 5 until 7:30. Now, you can buy this dinner 2 ways. You can go by the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ, or you can call for it to be freely delivered to your home or place of business. Now, this is between 5 and 7:15 this Thursday evening. They'll be serving green chicken enchiladas, beans, rice, and sopapilla cheesecake, and it's $7 a plate. And the numbers to call to have it delivered free to your home or business are 254-371-3955, or you can call 806-729-6452. All money will go to the MHS Speech and Debate team of Muleshoe High School. That's Thursday, 5 to 7:15, and you go by the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ, or you can call for free deliveries. Team Hannah for the Relay for Life will have a drawing for a Remington 1112 gauge shotgun. The tickets are being sold now for $10 per person, or per ticket, rather. Call James Brown at 806-946-8888, and all money will go to the American Cancer Society. Also, you can buy your tickets at the Relay for Life at the Civic Center next month. The raffle will be drawn for at the Relay for Life that evening. And all of our prayers go to little Hannah Simmons, who is now hospitalized in Houston with cancer. Michael Durbin and Vanessa Ortiz of Muleshoe were honored with a luncheon and baby shower Saturday at the Trinity Christian Center Church here. Special guests were Michael's mother, Pat Pearson of Temple, his grandmother, Mary Davis of Muleshoe, his sister, Caitlin Durbin of Lubbock, and Vanessa's parents, Juan and Cornelio Ortiz, and her brother, Gerald Ortiz, all of Bovina, and her sister, Sarah Ortiz of Clovis. The prospective grandmother, Juana Ortiz, prepared the delicious meal, and it really was a feast. Michael Durbin is a nurse and a Muleshoe High School graduate at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, where Vanessa also works as a nurse's aide. She is formerly from Bovina. They are expecting a baby boy next month. The great-grandmother-to-be, Mary Davis of Muleshoe, proudly showed Michael's birth announcement over 30 years ago to all of the shower guests. Other family members present for the special occasion included 4 generations of the Durbin family. Terry Durbin was there, and she's now Terry Shirtliff of Lubbock. It was so good to see her. Hadn't seen her in years. Michael's aunt, Terry is, and she's a nurse at the Heart Hospital in Lubbock now. Anita and Lisa Johnson and Carol Davis and her little daughter, and they are cousins, and Vanessa's cousin, Maribel Albrays of Levelland. Out-of-town guests included Donna Thompson Maxfield of Amherst. And we want to say congratulations to Michael Durbin and Vanessa Ortiz of Muleshoe, who are expecting their first child next month, and were honored with that baby shower on Saturday. And a new baby is coming to Muleshoe to visit her grandparents, Hannah Grace Connor, the new granddaughter of Dr. and Mrs. Stacy Connor of Muleshoe, is coming to the Mule Memorial City this weekend. That's Caleb and Aaron Connor's new baby daughter. We'll be back with more Muletrain news and announcements too.
The swing bed program is now available at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South First Street, for the patient who is no longer in need of acute medical care but is not yet comfortable functioning independently at home. Call for more information. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 806-272-4524. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center, again, is located right here in Muleshoe, 708 South First Street. Williams General Store here in Muleshoe, 1405 West American Boulevard. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/Williams General Store, where they have beautiful new matching scarves and purse sets by Simply Noel. You can see all these pictured on their Facebook page today, and they are absolutely beautiful. This gorgeous new matching scarves and purse sets available at Williams General Store. We'll be making a video as they're going to be getting lots of great new home decor items in at Williams General Store in the very near future, so look for it online at muleshoetv.com or on Facebook, williamsgeneralstore.com.
Judy Colser, who is a registered nurse at our Muleshoe Area Medical Center, was honored by her fellow nurses on RN National Recognition Day last Wednesday. The nurses at the hospital voted by secret ballot, and they voted Judy Colser the best of the RN nurses at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Congratulations to you, Judy Colser. And on Tuesday, they're having a pin the IV on the arm game and a jar of Jolly Ranchers guessing game, and they'll present the nurses with special glasses we are making for them at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Also, they had on Monday an obstacle course for all of the staff at our local hospital. And on May the 8th, they had a Tootsie Roll dance contest. And if anyone could participate, well, they did. They also had a A&W root beer floats for all the staff at our Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Then on May the 7th, they had a Dr. Pepper break at 2 and 4, of course, and presented the nurses and staff with a prescription bottle of Happy Pills. They really were jelly beans, Lucy Garcia, the head nurse at the hospital, tells us. Wednesday, which was the day they recognized Judy Coltzer on National RN Recognition Day, they served lemonade and brownies for everyone on the staff. And they are really having a lot of fun, concluding on Tuesday. This is May 6th through the 12th, Nurses Appreciation Week. And we do appreciate our nurses both in the Muleshoe Area Medical Center and the many other occupations that they serve our community and area here and our school as well. At the Muleshoe Senior Citizen Center, the Oneida Wagnon Center, they want you to come by and pick up a large print book in their library and also exercise and eat with them. Now listen to this. This is great news. The Department of Health came and inspected the kitchen at the Oneida Wagnon Senior Citizen Center, and they received a perfect score thanks to Lydia, Marion, and Rosa, who work in the kitchen faithfully Monday through Friday of the Oneida Wagnon Center. Also at the center, they will have senior companions eating with them on Wednesday at 11:30, and they'll play Farkle that day at 12:30, and on Thursday afternoon after lunch at 1:30, it will be bingo for everyone. Tuesday's meal, salmon patties, baby lima beans, coleslaw, tropical fruit. Wednesday, chicken fried steak, of course, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, pumpkin squares. Thursday, taco salad, refried beans, Spanish rice, broccoli and cauliflower salad, corn or flour tortilla, apricots hash, and of course, Friday is always fish and chicken strip day, and always you have a choice of your drink. And donations are accepted $3 for senior citizens and guests $5 donation. Thanks so much to the Muleshoe Art Association for their very, very nice thank you note of the way we covered their recent Muleshoe Art Show at the Muleshoe State Bank. Thanks to Rhonda King for the news from Muleshoe Oneida Wagnon Center, and to Steve Might from news from Muleshoe High School. The Muleshoe High School Choir's pop concert will be Thursday morning at 11. The Migrant Senior Reception will be held Thursday afternoon at 2 in the MHS Library. And the National Honor Society and the Science National Honor Society will have their induction ceremony in the Carrie Moore Auditorium Thursday night at 7. Of course, the junior-senior banquet and prom is Saturday night at 7 in the Commons area, and we will be making highlights of that. We'll be back with more Muletrain in a moment.
Brian Cox here in Muleshoe, 401 South 1st Street, where they have lots of new vegetables like lemongrass, lemon thyme, purple basil, bee balm, cilantro, lemon balm, and many more. And coming this week, they're going to be expanding their selection of flowers. plants available at Fry & Cox here in Muleshoe. They've had petunias and also marigolds, and they'll be having a lot more flowers available here in Muleshoe at Fry & Cox, 401 South 1st Street. Also, they have new toolboxes available, some great ones for the women and also some new selection of toolboxes, including the Texas flag toolbox for men. They have 10% off now their surreal planners and a new selection of bicycles for everyone in the family, along with bicycle accessories now at Fry & Cox. Make sure to like them on Facebook, facebook.com/Fry & Cox.
Happy birthday today, not only to Channel 6, but also to James Cox and Chris Kervin, Betty Jennings in Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, Rhonda Carpenter in Littlefield, formerly of Muleshoe, Daryl Lewis, and Mary Graves. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Jack Benham celebrating their wedding anniversary on May the 12th also. At Watson Junior High, the staff is visiting with the 5th graders at Mary DeShazo in the Mary DeShazo gym on Tuesday afternoon at 2 and welcome them to junior high next fall. At Mary DeShazo, they'll have their track meet at the Benny Douglas track field on Friday and have a hamburger cookout. Also, next week on the 20th, on a Wednesday, Dr. Gene Sheets, superintendent of Muleshoe School, will be honored with a reception in the MHS Commons area from 2:30 to 4:30 as he is leaving our school system at the end of this school year. The Muleshoe School Board will meet on Thursday at noon at the School Administration Building, and they will be canvassing Saturday's election returns. On your prayer list, remember David Gallman in University Medical Center in Lubbock. He is being treated for a stroke. He was taken there on Sunday from Muleshoe by helicopter ambulance. Chris Martis was honored on Monday afternoon by the faculty of Muleshoe High School on his retirement with a reception. On your prayer list, also remember Terry Byers, recuperating from surgery, Alma Burton, Jack Dunham, recuperating from his stents that were put in recently, Claudine Elliott, Leona Harris, Ruby Henderson, Mary Ellen Robertson, Everett Reeder, Clayton Myers, Laurinette Mason, G.R. Lassiter, Bob and Nina Landers, Maxine and Clinton Rogers, Doris and R.L. Scott, Dorothy and Grady Sarley of Bovina, Glenn Watkins in Plainview, and Will Worley, our Watson Junior High School teacher who is recuperating from hip surgery. It's just about time for us to go now on the Muletrain News. Get up there, Little Red. Come on, Karina. Hiya, Arbutus.
Muletrain! Ha! Muletrain! Clippity-clopping over hill and plain. Seems as how they never stop.
Listen for the Muletrain News program rotating here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as find it on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page. We have our last several months' worth of Muletrain News programs on demand, free of charge, on our website. Again, that's muleshoetv.com. Don't forget about the Tuesday night golf scrambles going on, open to the public at the Muleshoe Country Club and Golf Course. All skill levels are invited. The entry fee is $20 per member or $25 for non-members. It includes the green fee and golf cart. And today, on Tuesday, May the 12th, they'll be serving French bread pizza after the round. Call for more information today, 806-272-4250. Again, the Tuesday night golf Scrambles continue tonight. Register at 5:30 at the Muleshoe Country Club and Golf Course. All skill levels are invited. It's open to the public. Again, they'll be serving French bread pizza today after the round. Call for more information today, 806-272-4250.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, live in an explosives factory. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. The board of directors, the members, the employees, and the manager, CEO David Markle. I hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Kinney is a small place just outside of Brenham. It is home to a company that makes explosives for downhole drilling. It is run by a woman, Clady Aiken.
I took over the business when my husband passed away 11 years ago.
She's from Brazil.
I try to go twice a year because most of my family is still in Brazil.
She met her husband John in Brazil while he was working for an oil drilling company.
He was actually putting an explosives plant in my city. I didn't speak English. He spoke 5 languages. My mother is German. So he spoke German. Through my mother, we communicate. And also because Portuguese is very close to Spanish. And John spoke Spanish. So we were able to converse.
They lived in Houston for a long time, then spent 2 years trying to find a place for their company and their home. They chose Kinney.
I could not go back to the city. I have my chickens and my geese and my guineas and my garden and all together with the business, so it's perfect.
The business has 16 employees.
Actually, I grew the company, and when John was here, we had 3 employees.
In addition to the equipment for oil drilling, the company started making bullets.
We are selling to police, sheriff's department, and hunters.
Buying gunpowder is a big deal.
In the United States, so we have to import. And when you import, you have to bring like 10,000 pounds at a time. I can't buy 10,000 pounds. So I got together with a group of people and we split a shipment. So now I have plenty for a while.
She doesn't test the oil field explosives around Kinney.
I don't think my neighbors will be happy with me if I start testing.
Her son Sean will eventually take over the company. She and her husband were married 18 years.
And it was a wonderful marriage. It was like a fairy tale. And I was very blessed. Because it was just, I should write a book because my life with him was just almost like perfect.
Clady Aiken of Kinney. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones, located at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. Speak with Stephen, branch office administrator Dana Rempe, or part-time BOA Kenitha Foster. The market report was recorded this Tuesday, May the 12th, 2015 at 11:45 a.m. U.S. stocks are lower to start the day as bond yields continue to rise and as investors assess corporate mergers and acquisition news. In economic news, the job openings and labor turnover survey showed that job openings were down slightly and new hires were little changed in March. In corporate news, Verizon unexpectedly announced it is buying AOL for $50 per share or $4.4 billion in cash, with AOL CEO Tim Armstrong continuing to lead the company after it becomes a wholly owned Verizon subsidiary. U.S. bonds are trading lower after the 30-year note is at its highest level since 2013. So far this morning, in the S&P 500, the best performing sector is energy, while the worst performing sector is basic materials. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 48.92 at 18,056.25. The Standard & Poor's 500 Index is down 5.60 at 2,099.73. The NASDAQ Composite Index is down 23.68 to 4,969.89. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is moderate with 187.51 million shares traded. Decliners are outnumbering advancers by roughly 5-2 margin. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is up $7.07 to $1,191.05. The spot price of silver is up 11 cents to $16.42, and crude oil prices are up 48 cents to $59.73. In the bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 3.03%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 2.27%. Some stocks of area interest. General Motors Company is down 0.52 to 34.70. Citigroup Incorporated is down 0.12 to 53.85. And Verizon is down 0.15 to 49.65. The market report has been brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones, right here in Muleshoe. Member SIPC 806-272-4102, edwardjones.com.